Alright, so hey guys, welcome to another Warframe video, and Teer has come once again, and on PCs on the Orcus Relay on Pluto. Now the first item this time around isn't actually new, and it's the Harkonar Wraith armor. And it's pretty much just the Harkonar shoulder plates with a different paint job. Now a fun little detail about these shoulder plates, or more specifically the right shoulder plate, is that it has one moving part, and it's this stud right here, because it sticks out too far, so if you were to aim down sights it would actually obscure your view. So they made it so that whenever you aim down sights it will actually bend. Moving on, we have a full set of the electricity dual stat mods, so Jolt for pistols, Voltaic Strike for melee, High Voltage for rifles, and finally Shell Shock for shotguns. Now that is followed up by the Vulcan Rate, which is a decent enough sniper rifle, but it does have a bunch of downsides. Most of its damage comes in the form of impact, which isn't great versus armor or flesh, it's just good versus shields, and the crit chance isn't very reliable either. But it does have decent status chance, which isn't really amazing for a sniper rifle, and it staggers enemies with each shot, making follow-up headshots much easier. Following that, we have the Prizm Varitek, which I can't really tell you much about because I don't use a melee in Archwing, so for me it's just a better version of the standard Varitek. And then we have a full set of the Prisma Edo armor, so the shoulder plates, the knee plates, and the chest plate. I think this is a very solid armor set. The chest plate is pretty small, so it will fit most Warframes, and it does have a nice effect that will go off every time you use a parkour maneuver. The shoulder plates just look good in general, and the leg plates, while not amazing, are awesome for beefing up your Warframe's feet. So if, for example, you're running the Oberon Fearch skin and you don't want the dinky deer feet, you can just slap this on and it's gonna beef them up. He also brought the Teer Bandana, which is the original Teer Bandana, so it's not as flamboyant, I guess, as some of the newer ones, and as such just doesn't look as good as some of the newer ones, but it's still a pretty decent Bandana. Then he once again brought the Teer Atmos Oculus, which is an eye accessory for your operator, so if you're going for that Geordie LaForge look, this is the item you want to buy. And then he brought the Prisma Sigil, which is exactly what you would expect a Prisma Sigil. Following that, we have the worst looking Kubrow armor in the game, the Teer Kubrow armor. I mean, just look at the hat, it's ridiculous. Next on the menu, we have the Nexus Gene Masking Kit. This has the Nexus Kavat fur pattern and 4 colors, Nidus White, Mesa Blue, Ignis Red, and Darvo Purple. And I'm really sorry for not showcasing this on an actual Kavat, but the lights in my orbiter just went haywire and are flickering like crazy. Then he brought what is probably my favorite weapon skin in the entire game, the Redeemer Elixir skin. I just love the way it looks, I love the texturing, I love the little details, it's just an awesome skin. Which is followed up by the Dark Sword Day of the Dead skin, which is an amazing looking skin for an absolutely terrible weapon. It's so bad, even I don't want it, which is why I have to use the preview screen again. And we are slowly nearing the end with the Wizard Day of the Dead Kavat armor, which is just the best looking Kavat armor in the game. I mean, look at the hat, look at the boots. So cute. Then he once again brought something that you should never buy under any circumstances, and that's the Dragon Mod Pack, which just gives you 5 random mods, 2 of which will be rare, which is definitely not worth the ducats. And the final item is, as always, the Sons of Inaros Questline Blueprint, which is the item you need if you want to get the Inaros Warframe. Now my recommendation this time around is very straightforward, just get Voltaic Strike and Jolt, because you can't get them anywhere else, and if you don't feel like farming caches in Hive Sabotage, get Shell Shock and High Voltage too, because that's the only way to get them outside of Baro. That's pretty much it, though once again this is just my personal recommendation, so if you want to go for the swag and cosmetics first, go right ahead. And that's pretty much it for Baro this week, so I thank you very much for watching. As always guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.